Hello everyone. I have a crazy story for you today. I exposed an anonymous Twitter account with 500,000 followers and connected it to the owner who is being financed by major Democrat dark money donors. Make sure you listen to the end because the story only gets better. I had some help from Greyson Arnold from Pure Politics. Together we connected Patriot Takes to dark money, Soros funding, Clinton PACs, shady hiring practices, family secrets, and much more. Patriot Takes is an anonymous social media account that claims to combat right-wing threats to democracy. What we really see is Patriot Takes being used as a propaganda tool to circulate disinformation and create violent division against America First patriots and candidates and officials. Since April 2021, Patriot Takes has been soliciting donations via ActBlue platform. Now, thanks to the help of ActBlue, I was able to receive their Federal Election Commission ID, and that allowed me to search through FEC records behind the Patriot Takes PAC and expose the face behind the anonymous Twitter account. The account is owned by the PAC treasurer, Amy Wills Gray of Michigan. Amy Gray is no stranger to running these types of organizations, as she is listed as treasurers for almost half a dozen different super PACs, all registered to the same small town P.O. box in her hometown. Now, after reviewing these PACs, I found that she transacts millions of dollars in dark money deals. Specifically, she received $250,000 in donations from two dark money donors, George Soros and Amy Goldman Fowler. Now, Amy Gray's Open Secrets work history shows that she worked alongside Hillary Clinton for over a decade through PAC work and direct employment. Now, Amy Gray, she's actually in charge of a super PAC called Ready for Hillary, where interestingly, they raised over $3 million one year and made zero expenditures for or against any candidate. Now, instead, expenses went solely towards salaries and consulting fees. Now, this raises the question: potential money laundering, misappropriation of PAC funds. Now, after reviewing some of these suspicious consulting fees, they are transactions to a consulting firm called Gray's Consulting LLC, which, you guessed it, also owned by Amy Gray and established out of her home in Macomb, Michigan. Now, she utilizes this LLC as a funnel from her PAC donations so that she can pay herself for consulting on top of her salary. I bet Hillary Clinton would love to know she's double dipping using her funds. Unfortunately for Amy, with equipment and research costs, the donations that Patriot Takes brings in from individuals, not enough to sustain the organization. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. To combat the low donations, Amy works directly with her husband, Barry Gray, to help fund her Patriot Takes operation out of pocket. Barry is a senior director of client services for 𝐿𝐴𝐼 Group. 𝐿𝐴𝐼 Group handles the hiring process and talent scouting for several different companies. Now, they're innocent in this whole endeavor. However, they're unaware that Amy and her husband abuse this position of power to hire direct Patriot Takes followers. You know, the ones with the extreme left-leaning ideology. They hire them into well-paying positions throughout America. This absolutely blows my mind. These types of people are why our corporations have such extremely woke views on social topics. Now, here's where you can help. I'm not asking for a lot. It takes 15 seconds of your time. We're going to make sure this incident is reported to the 𝐿𝐴𝐼 Group and their major clients so they're aware of what Barry and Amy are doing. This link is really cool. Click on it. It automatically writes the entire email contents for you. All you have to do is click the link and click send. Hopefully this makes enough of an impact to stop their operation. Now, lastly, the icing on the cake. A quick Google search with Amy's name reveals why she wishes to hide behind the scenes of this Twitter account. Amy's father is a proud conservative and a published author, a retired FBI agent, strongly outspoken on pro-life, pro-gun, pro-Trump, anti-mask. He's a big nationalist. Now, Amy shares a close relationship with him, but uses her anonymous Twitter account to call people like him seditionist cult members. So there you have it. There's a lot to unpack regarding Amy Gray, the face of Patriot Takes, but there's even more to be known about the ones pulling the strings behind the scenes to push this divisive objective this ideology. And who knows? Is this potentially one of the many anonymous dark money Twitter accounts out there? I'm sure there's many more. Thanks again, guys. Follow me on Telegram for more investigative journalism. Take care.